Hello. Bit of a different video from me today. Just recently I haven't really been feeling like amazing, and I don't know whether that's the time of year, the weather, or I don't know, hormones, I don't know. um, but I just wanted to sort of share some things that I've seen recently that I feel just might help, and if it helps me, it might help somebody else. So yeah, I just wanted to share a few things really that I've seen that might help. Um, I saw a quote recently that said, if you want more, you've got to raise your standards. You can't just want to have to be something. You've got to raise your standards and stop negotiating with yourself. Like, if you want to do better, you've got to be better. Stop breaking promises to yourself. That could mean anything like reaching into the snack drawer, snoozing your alarm, putting things off, making things a future you problem, and then they very quickly become a present you problem, and you just keep kicking that problem down the road. I think sometimes it's best to just deal with things as they are and as they come, and just stop procrastinating, because life doesn't stop. Life doesn't wait. Life's always gonna keep going, and you're either gonna stay stuck or you need to do something to get you out of the position that you're in. I always think there's a reason that people don't grow and don't change, and it is because that they don't raise their standards. So they have a preference of wanting to be like somebody else, or wanting to have what somebody else has got, or wanting to be something else unrelated to anyone else. But a preference is a preference. You have to set the standard to, this is just how we do things now. That could apply to anything. That could apply to the gym, that could apply to work, that could apply to relationships, that could apply to money, that could apply to pretty much anything. But if you want something, you really have to set the standard of think, what does that person who has that does? What do I need to do? Does that make sense? I feel like it's making sense. In other words, just making things completely non-negotiable. So setting standards, and then just making sure that you're not breaking promises to yourself, and just making them absolute non-negotiables. Stop negotiating with yourself. If you said you were going to do something, then do it, because the minute you stop doing what you've promised that you were going to do, I just feel like that just gives you a really sort of negative mindset. Another quote that's just been really helping me is, if somebody else already has it, then it's totally achievable. If somebody else already has something, it is totally achievable in this life. The people that are probably the most successful and that have these things, attributes, wants, whatever, have probably failed so many times trying to get to where they are. And if someone told you you've got to fail 30 times before you get to where you want, you would be more than willing to, you just want to fail, because you'd want to fail those 30 times as quickly as possible to get to where you wanted to be. Like, how badly would you want to fail? So I feel like the message that I'm just trying to give out is just try new things. If they don't work, it doesn't matter. A lot of people don't try because they care so much about what other people think, and I feel like living in that jail of other people's thoughts and opinions is the worst possible jail that you could possibly live in. No one cares. No one cares. 2 years ago, if someone said you would have started YouTube and you'd now be doing a video of telling people what helps motivate you and maybe trying to help other people, I'd have been like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's no way. A, I'm going on camera, and B, what will my friends think? What will my family think? I don't care. And I think, quite frankly, neither do they. I really don't think anyone cares. People are so wrapped up in their own lives, in themselves, that no one cares. People are so selfish, and I mean that in a nice way. People are so self-absorbed in what they're doing. They don't care about what you're doing. No one cares. So just do it. The same people that say, I can't go to the gym because what will people think of me? What if I dress a certain way? No one cares. If I go into the gym, I don't care what other people are doing. I care what I'm doing. And if they care what I'm doing, they're not working hard enough. And that's a them problem, that's not a me problem. So, yeah. And if people are saying mean, nasty, vile things, that says more about them than it does about you, because happy people encourage each other, happy people are generally more successful. Nasty, degrading, horrible people generally haven't got their together, and they generally never will, because they're so busy berating other people, spending their time online typing nasty things to people that they don't even know, that they'll never just be happy. And that's fine, that's for them. But for me, I want more. Like, I feel like just lately there's just got to be more to life than not just this, but there's just got to be more to life than, I don't know, I feel like I want more. So this is more a message to myself than a message to everybody else. But if it helps everybody else, if it helps one other person, amazing. But it's more a message to myself to say, get out there, do more things, say yes to more things, take chances, and just go and live a bit, because life is really short, and anything can happen at any time, God forbid. But life is so short, and I just don't feel like it's for wasting. So, yeah, I hope you all have a really good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.